Hi, welcome to the channel. Great to have you here. Now, if you're completely new, my name's Emma. This is Destination FBA, and I sell on Amazon via the Amazon FBA program. Now, I also do one-to-one coaching, and I've got a course for complete beginners. So this is the ultimate beginner's guide to online arbitrage. Now, I also upload regular videos to this channel, just offering advice, support from somewhere that's been where you are right now. So today I want to talk to you about Q4, so the final quarter of the year where we're all prepping for Christmas. Now, it's likely that you've already seen a spike in those sales, but if you haven't just yet, don't worry, we have still got plenty of time to go. Now, you're always going to have those customers that are super organised. They buy early, so they've got everything well ahead of December. They've probably even got everything wrapped under the tree ready to go. Now, you've got other people that are a lot less organised. They don't purchase until December. And then you've got people like my husband who literally leave things till the very last minute in the hope they can get everything they want delivered in time. Now, Q4 is going to be a really busy time for you, and as we head closer and closer to Christmas, you'll find that those sales will pick up even more so long as you've got the right products in stock. Now, the key to doing really well is just to be organised and make sure you're keeping on top of those inventory levels. Now, I really failed at this my first year selling, and I paid the price as a result. I spent the best part of December rushing around town, just trying to buy more items so I could replenish, get that stock sent in fast. And literally as soon as I was sending it in, I was running out again. Now, I would always recommend you get yourself some good replenishable items that you can get delivered fast. So if everything else fails, you know you've got these coming in on a regular, consistent basis. They're going to bring you those steady, consistent sales. Now, if they're seasonal replenishables, just make sure you're checking those historical data charts. Just look, see what those sales have been like over previous years. See how fast they're moving, check what those prices are like too. This can really help give you an idea of the quantities you should be looking at purchasing and just see what the average FBA price is as well. Now, you want to make sure you've got enough stock to last, but not so much that you're left with huge quantities when that season comes to an end and it's just tying up your cash flow. Now, if you don't have access to BuyBot Pro, those historical data charts, I would definitely recommend you get yourself signed up. Now, they do offer a 14-day free trial, so you could even give it a go first, just see how you get on with it all. Now, I don't know how other sellers feel about retail arbitrage during Q4, but it's definitely not my preferred method of sourcing. I just think the time I've spent stuck in traffic jams, trying to get parked, in queues with all the Christmas shoppers, it's just a waste of my time. I could be spent doing other things. Purchasing online, it's just quicker, it's easier, it saves me a whole lot of hassle. Now, I do think some people find online arbitrage a lot more difficult. They're not quite sure where to start, what stores to look at, but there are services out there that can help you if you've got cash flow to invest. So you could get yourself a VA, so this is a virtual assistant, and they'll supply you with deals based on the criteria that you've set them. Now, there's also services like online arbitrage deals, and this is where I get the majority of mine. So what this software does is just send you deals through on a daily basis, so Monday through to Friday, and it'll give you all the data you need to make an informed decision on whether or not you actually want to make that purchase. Now, it also integrates really nicely with BuyBot Pro. It connects to your Amazon account, so you get all that key information, you get to see those charts, and you can see if you're actually eligible to sell the item. Now, if there is a specific store that you like to source from, now it could be that they're offering really good cash back, then you can filter through these, and you can filter those deals as well, so you can see all the star deals, for example. You might want to search replenishables. Either way, you can toggle these on and off. So with this, you get 7 to 10 deals a day. Now, you're probably not going to want to buy all those deals, but it just gives you a really good selection to choose from, and you've got a unique deal flow as well. So what this means is no one else is going to get that exact same deal sheet as you. Now, you're obviously going to have to weigh up the cost of this and see whether it's actually worth it for your own business. But for me, I just feel that anything that saves me time at this point in time, where it's a really busy period, is definitely worth the investment. So going back to being organised, this is absolutely crucial if you want to do well this Q4. If you let your stock run low or you even run out of stock, you are really going to struggle. If you have got the right stock, it will sell fast. So you really do need to be on the ball when it comes to replenishing those items, getting that stock back into Amazon. Now, last year I had parcels that were stuck for 3 weeks. Now, no one can afford to be sat around for 3 weeks, wait for that stock to arrive, be checked in by Amazon. So you really do need to turn those products around as fast as you can, reinvest all those profits straight away. Now, when it comes to those shipments, I have noticed that they have started to slow down a lot already, and some of my shipments have taken a long time to arrive with Amazon. Now, this shipment, for example, it was created on the 9th of October and UPS collected it the next day, so that was 10th of October. But it wasn't checked into the fulfillment centre until the 20th of October, which was 11 days later. Now, I'm used to those shipments taking 3 to 4 days max, so this has really had a knock-on effect for me, especially as I stupidly let myself run out of one of my best-selling items. Now, it certainly could have arrived, been checked in within that timescale, but we need to assume that it probably won't, and all those shipments are going to take a lot longer. if you're not organised, you don't have enough stock sat in Amazon's warehouse, you are going to miss out on sales and you're just going to end up kicking yourself, wishing you'd done things differently. Now, we've still got a bit over 9 weeks to go, so it's definitely not too late to turn things around if you need to. But as I said, if you're buying in seasonal items, just be really wary of the quantities. Make sure you're checking those historical data charts. Now, also remember that there's no actual cut-off for sending items in during the Christmas period. So if you're sending items that are not seasonal, the items that are going to sell all year round, then you can just keep sending them all the way through December. Now, you might even be surprised at how many sales you make between Christmas and that New Year period. Now, if you're concerned about delivery times, as we get closer to Christmas Day, you have always got the option of manually fulfilling those orders. So this is just going to give you that little bit more control over that inventory. Just be sure, as with anything else, that you're factoring in all your costs, especially your shipping, as you certainly don't want to be making a loss. So I hope that was helpful, just giving you a few pointers, just a few tips going into that Q4 period. But if this is your first one, then you've got a lot to come and it's going to be very, very busy. It could be very stressful, but you could also make yourself a lot of money. Just make sure you're on the ball, you keep on top of everything, as this will just make it all run so much smoother. Now, if you've got any questions at all, please do let me know. Pop a comment below. I will get back to you as soon as I can. Now, you can also find me over on Facebook. We've got a great group and I'm over on Instagram and I'm on TikTok as well. So I hope you all have a great weekend. I wish you all the very best with that sourcing. So for now, take care. I will see you very soon.